The story begins 3,000 years ago in ancient Egypt. We see a powerful pharaoh and his wife, Anak-Sunamun. No one is allowed to touch her, but secretly she is in love with Imhotep, the pharaoh's high priest. Imhotep has dark, magical powers. He can even bring dead people back to life. One day, the pharaoh discovers their relationship. Anak-Sunamun and Imhotep join together and kill him. As the guards rush in, Anak-Sunamun tells Imhotep to escape, and she kills herself. She believes Imhotep will bring her back to life. Imhotep steals a black magic book and begins a ritual to revive her. He places her body parts into different jars and starts calling her spirit back. But before he can finish, the guards arrive and stop everything. Imhotep is given a terrifying punishment. He is mummified alive. They lock him inside a box, throw flesh-eating scarabs inside, seal it with a special key, and bury it under the statue of Anubis. It is said that the longer he stays trapped, the stronger his powers will grow. And if he ever escapes, he will become a danger to all humanity. 3,000 years later, in 1923, the place is now called Hamunaptra. People from different countries come here because a huge treasure is hidden beneath the desert. Some men dressed in black are also seen. They are descendants of the pharaoh's guards, protecting the cursed city so no one reaches the forbidden tomb. Meanwhile, we meet Rick, a soldier trying to escape a battle. As he stops for a moment, he notices the statue of Anubis behind him. And suddenly, a face rises out of the sand. It is a sign that Imhotep's powers are still alive. Rick barely escapes. The story then shifts to Evelyn, an Egyptologist. Her brother Jonathan brings her a small box he found during a dig. When Evelyn opens it, she discovers it contains the same key that was used to lock Imhotep's coffin. They also find a map of Hamunaptra. Evelyn tells her uncle that they could find a priceless treasure there, but he warns them that the place is cursed and extremely dangerous. Still, Evelyn and Jonathan decide to go. They need someone who knows the way, so they visit Rick, who is now in prison. Rick understands what they want and makes a deal. If they free him, he will take them to Hamunaptra. Right before his execution, Evelyn convinces the jailer to release Rick because he knows about the treasure. In return, the jailer will get 25% of whatever they find. The jailer agrees. The three of them begin their journey. On the boat, they discover they are not alone. A group of Americans is also searching for the same treasure. During the trip, Rick asks Evelyn why she is taking such a big risk. She explains that she doesn't care about gold or jewels. She is searching for a special book, the Book of Amun-Ra. She has heard stories about it since childhood, and finding it is her true mission. And this is where their dangerous adventure truly begins. While everyone is traveling on the ship, suddenly a group of bandits attacks. They want to steal the valuable items on board. A fierce fight breaks out, and within moments, the entire ship catches fire. Seeing the situation get worse, everyone jumps into the water to save their lives and swims to the shore. The next morning, they discover that the jailer, Simon, has also survived and joined them because he still wants his 25% share of the treasure. Now the four of them take camels and begin their journey through the desert, because Hamunaptra is hidden somewhere deep inside this vast desert. After a long journey, they reach a place where the American team has already arrived. As the sun rises, its rays slowly reveal the hidden city. Both teams start racing to reach it first. Everyone sets up their tents. Now there are two separate groups, the American team and Rick's team. Rick and his group head straight to the area beneath the statue of Anubis because most of the city is buried under sand. They begin searching for treasure and the Book of Amun-Ra. While exploring, both teams eventually reach the same spot. To avoid conflict, Rick's team moves to another area and starts digging there. Meanwhile, Simon finds a wall while searching for treasure. He discovers a precious blue stone and tries to remove it, but a small piece falls to the ground and a poisonous scarab crawls out. It enters his body through his leg. Screaming in pain, he runs and crashes into a wall, dying instantly. At that moment, the descendants of the pharaoh's guards attack them. Their leader, Ardet Bey, stops the fight and warns everyone. If you want to stay alive, leave this place immediately. The truth hidden here is extremely dangerous. Then they leave. The next day, the American team finds a box with a warning written on it. Whoever opens this box will die because of evil spirits. But they ignore it, thinking it's just superstition, and open the box anyway. Meanwhile, Rick's team opens another box, the one containing Imhotep's body. Shockingly, even after 3,000 years, the body is not fully decayed. Seeing scratch marks inside the coffin, they realize he was mummified alive. The American team finds a black book inside their box, the same book Imhotep used for dark magic. They also find some strange jars. Later, Evelyn sees one of the men trying to open the black book. So that night, after everyone falls asleep, she quietly takes the book for herself. The book she has been searching for, the Book of Amun-Ra, looks similar but is made of gold. That golden book contains good magic, while this black book contains dangerous spells. Evelyn uses the same key to open the black book and reads one of the spells, not realizing what she is doing. As soon as she finishes the chant, Imhotep's body begins to awaken. At the same time, deadly scarabs start crawling everywhere. To escape the swarm of scarabs, everyone runs back underground. While running, one man falls. His glasses break and now he can't see anything. Terrified, he tries to move forward. Suddenly, something attacks him. Meanwhile, the others manage to escape the scarabs and reach a safe spot, but Evelyn gets separated from them. As she looks around, she sees the same man who fell earlier. She walks toward him to talk, but then she realizes he has no eyes. Imhotep has taken his eyes and placed them into his own body. And this is where the real danger begins. Imhotep starts calling Evelyn Anak Sunamun. She has no idea why he is saying that. Just then, Jonathan and Rick arrive and pull her out of there. Ardet Bey and his team are also present. Ardet explains that the man they awakened had been asleep for 3,000 years, and because he was trapped for so long, his powers have grown even stronger. He warns them again. If you want to live, leave this place immediately. Imhotep is now a threat to all humanity. Meanwhile, Benny, one of the men who came with the American team, stays behind. When Imhotep approaches him, he realizes Benny can speak many languages. Imhotep tempts him. "Work for me, and I will give you gold." Benny agrees instantly. On the other side, Rick tells everyone that leaving is the smartest choice now, but Evelyn refuses. She says, "We are the ones who woke him up, so it's our responsibility to stop him." Rick and Evelyn argue, and Rick walks out angrily. They meet Captain Winston, a pilot who owns a plane. Everyone starts preparing to leave. Meanwhile, Imhotep visits the man whose eyes he stole. Now it becomes clear that Imhotep didn't just take his eyes, he also took his tongue. Benny explains to him that he still needs more people so he can fully regain his strength. At that moment, Rick notices the water around them turning blood red and fire begins falling from the sky. They immediately understand that Imhotep is nearby. When they return to the room, they find the man's body completely drained of blood. Imhotep has drunk his blood to heal himself. Rick tries to attack him, but Imhotep easily throws him aside. Just as Imhotep is about to strike, a cat walks in. Seeing the cat, Imhotep panics and disappears. Everyone is shocked. Later, they go to meet Evelyn's uncle, where Ardet Bey is also present. They learn that her uncle is also a descendant of the pharaoh's guardians. For thousands of years, their families have been protecting the world by keeping Imhotep trapped. When they ask why Imhotep is afraid of cats, they explain that cats are considered guardians of the spirit world. That's why he fears them. But once his body is fully restored, he won't fear them anymore. Then another terrifying truth comes out. The 4 American men who opened the cursed box, Imhotep is killing them one by one to rebuild his body completely. Imhotep has already killed one of the Americans. Evelyn then asks why Imhotep called her Anak Sunamun when he first saw her. Everyone realizes the truth. Imhotep wants to bring his dead lover back to life. At that moment, a solar eclipse begins. Another one of the 4 Americans is killed, leaving only 3. Suddenly, one of them disappears. Rick and Jonathan go searching for him. Meanwhile, the man who has the black book tries to run away with it, but Imhotep finds him and kills him too. When Rick and Jonathan arrive, they discover he is already dead. Imhotep sends a swarm of scarabs after them. Rick and Jonathan escape, but many nearby people get infected by the scarabs and fall under Imhotep's control. Now, only 1 American is left alive. He is in a room when Imhotep arrives, kills him, and absorbs more strength into his body. After this, Imhotep goes to Evelyn. Rick and Jonathan try to scare him away by showing him a cat. Imhotep panics and disappears again. Everyone gathers and decides they must find the Book of Amun-Ra. The Black Book increases Imhotep's power, but the Golden Book contains spells that can destroy him. Meanwhile, the rest of the city's people have become infected and turned into Imhotep's slaves. Now they are all coming together to attack Rick and his team. After a lot of struggles, Rick's group discovers where the Book of Amun-Ra is hidden, inside a buried pyramid beneath the statue of Horus. As soon as they learn this, they rush out to reach the book. The story now reaches its most dangerous point. But by this time, almost everyone in the city has become Imhotep's slave. Wherever Rick's team goes, they are attacked. The last surviving American is captured, and Imhotep personally kills him too. As Rick and his team try to escape, crowds of people surround them from all sides. Imhotep arrives, and everyone realizes his body is now fully restored. He tells Evelyn, "If you come with me willingly, I will spare the others." To save her friends, Evelyn agrees, but Imhotep betrays them and orders his slaves to kill everyone. As the mob charges toward them, Rick and the others escape through a tunnel. Evelyn's uncle sacrifices his life to protect them. Rick, Jonathan, and Ardet Bey manage to reach Captain Winston and tell him that a monster has taken Evelyn. They need his plane to rescue her. Winston immediately agrees to help. The 4 of them fly toward the desert, but Imhotep uses his powers to create a massive sandstorm and attacks the plane. The plane crashes. 3 of them survive, but Winston dies. Sad and determined, the remaining 3 continue forward and enter the buried pyramid. They know the Book of Amun-Ra is hidden inside. As soon as they enter, Imhotep senses it and sends several mummies to attack them. Fighting their way forward, Rick and his team reach a room filled with endless piles of gold, the treasure everyone had been searching for. But before they can react, the mummies attack again. They keep fighting and push ahead. They also spot Benny, who is busy stuffing gold into bags. To escape the mummies, Rick's team uses explosives and clears a path. Meanwhile, Imhotep prepares to sacrifice Evelyn so he can bring Anak-Su-Namun back to life. Rick's team finally finds the Book of Amun-Ra beneath the statue of Horus. But more mummies appear. Ardet Bey holds them off and shouts, "You two stop Imhotep! I'll handle these!" Rick and Jonathan rush forward. Just as Imhotep is about to perform the sacrifice, Jonathan arrives and says he has found the book, but he needs the special key that Imhotep has. At that moment, Rick jumps in and frees Evelyn. The mummies attack him, but he fights his way through. Jonathan reads a spell from the book, which awakens ancient soldiers. But instead of helping, they start attacking Rick. Meanwhile, Anak-Su-Namun's resurrected spirit attacks Evelyn. Rick keeps fighting the soldiers, and Jonathan finally finishes reading the full spell. The soldiers stop and, following Jonathan's command, turn toward Anak-Su-Namun and destroy her. Imhotep becomes furious and tries to kill Jonathan. Rick fights Imhotep. During the struggle, they manage to get the key and open the Book of Amun-Ra. They find the correct spell. As soon as they read it, a divine force pulls all of Imhotep's dark powers out of his body. Now he becomes a normal human. Angry and helpless, he attacks Rick, but Rick kills him. Imhotep's soul is finally freed. Meanwhile, Benny tries to escape with the gold. But he accidentally activates a mechanism, and the entire structure begins to collapse. Rick and the others run out. Jonathan drops the Book of Amun-Ra but manages to escape. Benny refuses to leave the gold behind and gets trapped inside. The doors close and the deadly scarabs swarm him, killing him. Rick, Evelyn, and Jonathan escape just in time. Ardet Bey meets them outside and thanks them for saving the world from a great danger. As the three ride away, they discover that the gold Benny had taken is now sitting on their camel, and the story ends there.